Hi foodies, welcome back to Cook with Puneet, where vegetarian food is made easy. Today we'll be making lasagna, but with a twist. We'll be making lasagna rolls and zucchini rolls for those who are trying to cut down on carbs. So if you would like to follow along, please continue watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you think someone else might enjoy this video, please don't forget to share it with them. Recipe, you'll need lasagna noodles. I typically use 12, but I boil about 14 or 15 just in case any break. You'll need zucchini if you're substituting it for the lasagna noodles. 1 clove of garlic. I'm using 1 green chili and 1 jalapeno. 1 medium-sized onion. Red chili flakes, Italian seasoning, oregano seasoning, shredded bell peppers, basil pesto, pasta sauce, mozzarella cheese, ricotta, baby spinach, leftover zucchini, and salt. So after I boil my pasta, I leave it in cold water for about 10 to 20 minutes so it doesn't become sticky and it's easy to roll. While that's soaking, I'm just gonna prep the sauce. So in a pot, I took about 2 tablespoons of oil and I added my garlic and my green chilies and jalapeno. Next, I added my onion. Then I added 2 tablespoons of basil pesto and I let that saute for about a minute. Then I added my shredded bell peppers and we'll just let that cook. Next, I added my zucchini. Then I added 1 more tablespoon of basil pesto, and we'll just let that cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. Next, I added my pasta sauce. And we'll just mix that all together. And then I added 2 tablespoons of red chili flakes, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and 1 tablespoon of oregano seasoning, and a tablespoon of salt. And we'll just let that cook. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna prep the cheese. So I took my ricotta, I added some spinach in there, and I'll just mix that together. Next, I added 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, and we'll just mix that all together. And then I added half a cup of mozzarella cheese, and we'll just mix it all together. Now that our sauce and cheese are ready, I'm gonna start prepping the rolls. So I just took a cooking tray and I just laid my pasta noodles straight. I started off by adding 2 tablespoons of cheese on each of the noodles and I just spread it out evenly. And it's okay if it falls out or it's not completely even, I just did it roughly. Next, I added my layer of pasta sauce and I just spread it over. And once my cheese and my pasta sauce are on, I just start rolling it semi-tight and I just leave it in a corner while I do the rest of them. And see if your stuffing falls out on your tray. It's okay because you can use it for your next noodle, so I'll show you in just a sec. So I just scoop it to the side, I put my noodle down, I repeat the steps, spread the cheese, and I just take the stuffing that fell out and I just place it on top of the next noodle and just continue repeating this process until I have 12 because my pan fits 12. And once all 12 are done, I'm just gonna take my pan and I'm gonna start layering the base of the pan with pasta sauce. And just make sure you get the edges on the side as well, just because you don't want the edges to be dry. And then I start placing my rolls. And then I add another layer of sauce on top and just make sure you spread it evenly and just get the edges as well. Then next I just sprinkled some mozzarella cheese on top, and you can go crazy with the cheese here. Next I added foil paper on top and plopped it in the oven, and we'll put it in the center of the oven for about 40 minutes on 375 and about 37 to 38 minutes depending on your oven. I took the foil off and I just let the cheese on top bake, and your rolls are ready. Next we'll be making zucchini rolls, and when I tell you guys that these taste exactly like the lasagna rolls, I'm not lying. I could not tell the difference between the zucchini rolls or the lasagna rolls. So for my zucchini rolls, I only used 2 zucchinis and I just took a slicer and I started slicing them thinly. And the outer shells I just used in the sauce. And the way to make zucchini rolls is that you want to make sure that the zucchini has no water in it. So I just lay it flat on a paper towel and just sprinkle some salt on it and leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. You'll see that it's drenched in water. After 10 to 15 minutes, you'll just take a paper towel and pat it dry. And I repeated the same steps for my lasagna rolls. So I just took my zucchini, added my cheese, added my sauce, and just rolled it up. And I forgot to sauce my pan before, but the same steps. So I took pasta sauce and just layered my pan with sauce. And once I'm good to go, I place the rolls in there and just continue repeating that step until you're done. Once I have all my zucchini rolls done, add one final layer of pasta sauce on top. And then I spread some mozzarella cheese on top. Then I put foil paper on top and we put it in the oven. And I baked these for 30 to 35 minutes on the same temperature, 375. And your zucchini rolls are ready. So I like to top them off with a little small cherry tomato. And the reason that I love lasagna rolls versus regular lasagna is that you don't have to wait for it to cool down. You can literally just cut through it and eat it and it won't fall apart. And it just tastes so good, and the presentation is a lot better than traditional lasagna. So that's why I like lasagna rolls. If you enjoyed today's video, please let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I post twice a week, so if you enjoy my content, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. My socials are at Cook with Puneet. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Take care.